Hi, this is Adriana, and this is my oral presentation on paper one. First, I'm gonna talk about the title. It's pretty long, so I have to read it. It's called "The Experience of Hurricane Katrina, evacuees in Houston shelters, implications for future planning." And in the abstract just included everything it was supposed to include. It was 186 words of what I counted, and the information was just relevant to the study. So within the whole study or the whole introduction literature review, it just basically talked about how Americans and health communities just wanted to help people who are affected by Hurricane Katrina and how they could be more prepared. Also, it said that nine in 10 Americans said that they follow media stories and newscastings about the storm, but it's like, when you have a storm, some people go by what they see and some people don't go by what they see. And also people who have disabilities, single mothers, some people not able to evacuate, even if they do pay attention to the newscasters. Also, the study just went back between 1900s to 2004 and just showing how much Louisiana was affected during all these hurricanes. And it was like over 125 almost hurricanes that we have been affected by. Next, we talk about more of the introduction literature review. And within that, the whole in the introduction literature review, it was currently 9 references within the introduction review, but there were only 7 citations from their reference page. So that was pretty like a no, because it should have, in my opinion, it could have been all 9 in 1. But if you found more information within that was still good too. The introduction was provided from surveys, journals, books, and websites. And the purpose of this study was to help people get recovery of Hurricane Katrina and just protect people in future disasters. The methods where participants were from different demographics, gender, race, age, and marital status. And it was randomly selected. They just like pulled names out of a hat. They went to shelters in Houston and just talked to really almost like 8,000 people about the experiences that they had, and they were all face to face interviews. Also, they talk about the results. In the results, it just basically was to me more demographics. It was just like showing like 9% of African Americans, 10% of this, 10% of whites. Like it just basically just showed just more statistics of who else was affected by it and more into depth of the demographics. And the only statistics that they really had was that only statistics that they really had were the percentages. The percentages was the only thing that was reported. Sorry. And lastly, the discussion. The discussion mainly just talked about how Hurricane Katrina opened eyes for health officials, policymakers, and just around the Gulf Coast and even nationwide. And also just said that at the end, it pretty much just said how people should get health insurance because so many people were evacuated and people lost homes, didn't have any food, didn't have nowhere to go. Think about it. You from Louisiana and just being shipped to Houston because that's the closest spot to you. And also, it talked about also how people can be more aware of it and how it affected like the population. But it's crazy because I have best friends who were affected by Hurricane Katrina, and I know they was all new to people who dealt with something like this. And with that, it's just great to have people who had the mindset of even to go out and just do surveys to see how people felt and how they could be more prepared of a future and how they could better themselves even for the future, even like the Great Flood, for example. Many people didn't have health insurance or flood insurance, basically flood insurance. And it was just ways, this is also like relatable with them because it shows that are you gonna be more aware in the future? Like, are you gonna get the stuff that you need just in case? Because you never know. But this is my presentation. Thank you.